Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Civil Ideas. So today we will discuss about the idealized and the design curve for concrete. Whenever we tested a concrete cylinder or cube in a UTM or any other compressive machine, then the computer system attached to that machine draws a graph for that sample. So this is normally the idealized curve, and this is the characteristic strength of concrete. We have discussed in detail what is the characteristic strength of concrete, and you can watch that video on my YouTube channel. So that value cannot be used directly on the designing while designing a structure by a structural engineer. So they apply certain factors, factor of safety and other factors to that value, and achieve an design curve. So what is the idealized and the design curve? Now we will discuss it in detail. So let's start. So this is the idealized curve for concrete samples, and this is for the actual design curve, and this is the realized curve for concrete structures, actual concrete structures. So the first one is the FCK. So this is the characteristic strength of concrete. I have made a detailed video on this characteristic strength of concrete. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. And so at the first up to 0.002 percent of strength, all the curves are perfectly parabolic. You can see here these all are parabolic, and after that its shapes becomes rectangular. You can see here, so up to 0.0035%. So what is the difference between these three types of curves? In actual structures, you have seen that in actual structures we didn't have a perfect shape like concrete cubes or the cylinders like that. So that's why we have to take some shape and size factors. So that's why the actual structures curve should be different from the idealized curve. So this is the characteristic strength, and this is the shape factor, and this is the size factor. 80% of the concrete, this is the shape factor 0.8, and this is the size factor. And upon multiplying, this is multiplied by these both 0.8 and 2.3, you have got 0.67 FCK. This is the after applying shape and size factor, because in actual structure we didn't have a perfect shape like concrete cubes and cylinders. That's why we have to apply these factors to reduce the strength and take some margin of safety. Because like us, in actual structure, the slabs and the shear walls, they didn't have a perfect cube or cylinders or any all the elements. They have different shapes, so that's why we have to take these shapes. And after that, the structure designer have take some margin of safety, which is a factor of safety 1.5. So upon divided by 0.615 FCK divided by 1.5, they have got 0.45 characteristic strength of concrete. So 45% of characteristic strength of concrete should be considered in the designing of any structure by a structure engineer, because the actual structures, the shapes and the size are not like these cylinders and cubes. So that's why these should be involve all these factors to make the structure safer. So this is about the all these three curve. First one is the concrete, for concrete sample, and this is the for the real structure, and the third one is for the actual design curve. So thank you. If you have still any doubts regarding the topic, you can comment. I will explain for you.